Do you not want to be captured? Is that why you keep turning that camera off? That's a different camera with a new battery.
I like the candles that they have. Or I think they have wristbands now too, where it like
That talking is outside the door.
That's great. I never time I look for
Well, no sense having that on.
Is that you? Okay. You scared me for a second. Ron, you okay?
Okay,
Are we done in here? I think we're done.
They got devices in there still.
Oh. Did you guys have more equipment in here?
Yeah, there's 2 pieces in there. Oh look, now the camera started up by itself.
Okay.
That camera was just off. And it just started by itself. I had my hands down here. See it flashing?
The red light flashing means on?
That means it's recording. And when I went in there, it was completely dead. It wasn't even on. And I switched cameras because it killed the battery, and then I put a new battery in it, put it back in there, and it went in there and it was dead. So I put a different camera on there completely. And I went in there just now and it was dead. And now it's turned itself on.
Yeah, I think we're done. We're done. As long as they have all their equipment, we're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna go see the locomotive train, Tina? Or the freight? Is it a freight or a locomotive that's coming? Did you hear about that?
That's the world's largest engine. It was built. It was built in 1946, and it's the only one in the world left, and they only made 8.
And
it's coming
all over the country, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Here in October.
No, it's going to be here Tuesday at 3:45. It's pulling in, and it's leaving at 8 in the morning on Wednesday.
Oh my gosh.
That would be fun for you to go see.
Yeah, we're coming down to do a bunch of, or I am anyway. They're not. I am. I'm coming down. My son and I are going to do a bunch of video.
Where is it stopping?
Right over here by the train station.
Oh.
You know where the end of the well, that's matter.
By the Del Sol Hotel, right?
Actually, no, it's beyond that. It's where, by the old train station's at. It used to be down below where they had the art train and all that stuff down there. It's down at the end, Madison Avenue. It's down at the end of Madison Avenue down. It's not that. It's if you go where the new train station is at. If you go all the way to the end of that street. It's right across the street. There's a big open lot over there, and that's where it's going to be. But it's coming in from the west at 3:45.
They said a ride, but I don't think that was going to happen.
No, it's not It's just passing through from town to town for an exhibit.
It's a great big loop all over the country.
It's going all the way from here to New York. Yeah. It was in. It was in It was in an amusement park. I can't remember. I want to say Knott's, but I don't think it was Knott's. But they talked him into. Now look at that. I just turned it off. It's on again. I just turned it off.
It wants to be on.
Yeah, and the other ones it wanted off.
These ones are
wants to listen to us. I'm going to leave it on. Anyway, it was in some amusement park rotting away, and these investors came in and talked them into selling it to them so they could restore it. And they had to use cranes and everything to get it out because it didn't even have tracks coming in and out of where it was kept. So they moved it in this yard and completely restored it. Originally, it ran on coal, but because coal is so expensive and hard to come by and dirty, it leaves soot and ash everywhere, they converted it to oil, like a diesel, but it's an oil-fired. That's the only thing that's not original about the restoration, was they converted its fire engine from coal to oil.
I saw a video of it coming in. I think someone around here was, they gathered to watch it come through.
That was in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
The one that was on the news?
I think, well, no, it was like a clip. Someone shared it on Yuma Eyewitness or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one. I think it was in Bakersfield because they had a big gala there. There was like 300 and some odd people showed up to see it. Yeah.
It's going so slow though. I just laugh at sometimes how slow those locomotives.
Well, they're pulling in.
I know, which is but it's so funny.
They can't just. They start stopping miles before they come to their station. Where they're going to stop.
Because they have to, but
yeah.
cars can.
It's the largest and biggest. It's called the Big Boy. 4014 was its number, and it was nicknamed the Big Boy because it was the largest engine ever built. There's never been one bigger built, and there was only 8 of them built, and it's the only one in existence.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, we'll be there. One of the Arizona Historical Society or somebody put it on Facebook, and we offered to come.
Visitors Bureau.
Excuse me?
The Visitors Bureau was posting it on Facebook.
I don't remember who it was. But they invited us to come out, and I told them, yeah, we'll be there with cameras and video camera and stuff, and we'll take some stills. I'm going to bring my camera and my video cameras, because I want to try and get it rolling into town. I'm going to try and get it coming across the bridge as it comes
I
in,
know, that's what made me think of
and then we're going to haul butt down there and try and catch it stopping, you know.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty neat.
One of the little bats is, I think it's, one of the little bats was like trying to fit through the little hole. I saw it flying around in there. Because it probably, I mean, they think that the tube at the top, they can still get in through there. But
Yeah, that's where they normally come in.
like, I wanted to get through the open door.
Poor baby.
I know.
Yeah, see, this thing's still running. I'm going to turn it off again and see what happens. Okay, it's off again. We'll leave it.
They're in the,
I can go. I'll go get it.
I'll go with you.
There's not very much of the story in it.